Hello guys, what is up? It is Sean Ty here with another YouTube video. Oh my god, today guys, I am going to be sharing the 2018 Copake story because I screwed up. I did completely wrong with everything. But you know, this is now 2018 Copake story time. So, I was really thinking of making this like a draw my life kind of thing, like Copake story, or like animating it. You know what? There's an anime coming soon for Copake. I started it on this laptop here. I don't know if you see it. Again, my laptop is where we're starting the Copake anime, so I'll show that on my laptop soon. Whatever, let's get into the story time of 2018 Copake. You know, actually, guys, I should actually pull up pictures of the Copake house so that can help me. So, hang on. Let me pull up some pictures. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Damn it. Okay, so let me start off with, guys, so, I'm gonna go on Airbnb. I'm gonna go on. By the way, the Copake story on the anime, that's gonna be. I know it's gonna be like a really good story, but like it's not like not entire. Like I tried to do stuff that's not really in the thing. If I don't know how to really explain it, but you know. On Airbnb, by the way, guys, now. Here we go. This is the house. This is the house. Alright. So let's start off the story, shall we? So it all started June 20th of 2018. Now, that day, I was going over my brother's apartment. Obviously, hence the clickbait video. So, I'm in my brother's car. We're talking about show stuff. We're talking about CFEs, blah, blah. We're coming back from somewhere, which I don't want to say because it's kind of confidentially and whatnot. But, you know, we're coming back from the place. We just drove home, blah, blah, changed clothes, whatever. Then, you know, like I said, my brother moved into a new apartment. Now, if you guys don't know, the Jesse's apartment clickbait was supposed to be a tour of his apartment. However, that turned into a clickbait video because of the fact that, that it had zero Wi-Fi. And when I say zero Wi-Fi, I mean zero Wi-Fi. So, basically, well, I'm sorry, let me explain. It didn't have zero Wi-Fi, but I guess my Wirecast Go or whatnot wasn't working that day. So, yeah. But anyway, by the way, guys, tell me, should I use more Wirecast Go, which that's what I'm using now, or should I use more YouTube style recording, live streaming, if you know what I mean? So just tell me in the comments below what you want me to use more. Comment of the day. So we're in Long Island City, you know. We already took exit 16. We drove all the routes. And my brother tells me, I'm like, all right, I'm the apartment near the two buildings, the two tall buildings. Noticed the two tall buildings, made a couple of turns, and we were there. So, basically, after that, I walked into my brother's apartment, and it was a whole lobby style, like absolutely lobby style. So then the lobby, was really cool, and the apartment building had like about 15 floors, maybe 16, including a penthouse. But I definitely know there isn't a 13th floor. But anyway, guys, we're on the 12th floor, and basically, we walked to my brother's apartment, we walked to the way end. Here's what happened. So what do you call it? Walk in, it's really cool. And, my brother's apartment has the greatest room. It had like a bedroom, blah, blah, blah. That's the whole story of my brother's apartment. Then we went upstairs to the penthouse after a couple minutes of suiting in the apartment, suiting in my bedroom, the guest bedroom. We actually went up to the penthouse, saw a good view, hanged it there for a while, played some Clash Royale, blah, blah, blah. Went back down, we watched a couple videos, and then we just went to sleep. I woke up, and basically, I should tell you guys, I slept on an air mattress in the guest bedroom. So I, had the best time of my life there, because it was the greatest sleep. After that sleep, my brother wakes up first, obviously being my brother, and not the Tracy monster. So, basically, what do you call it? My brother and I watching videos, we watching lake house videos, watching Copake Robinson Pond fishing videos, great times. Finally, the Tracy monster wakes up, we make breakfast, blah, blah, blah. And the worst part about waking up, we had to wait a long, long time to get our asses to McDonald's. So, I'm actually crying because the story is so freaking funny. So, basically, we actually go to McDonald's. I'm sorry, we don't go to McDonald's yet. We wait a little, blah, blah. I wait to eat. They eat already. Tracy obviously gets McDonald's too. So we had to stop in a couple places. We had to get some groceries, some cigarettes, some cigars, some pet toys, some pet food, some, I forget what, McDonald's too. But as we were going to after McDonald's, when we kept stopping in stores, Tracy Monster usually. Now, when we got to McDonald's, my brother stayed with me, and my Tracy Monster ran in to get the McDonald's. So she was taking a long time, and we were just wondering, where the hell is she? So then what actually happened was, she goes sorry, that was a huge-ass line. I'm like, okay then, Tracy Monster, I didn't see how a huge-ass line took that long, but, hey, it's McDonald's, it's actually a popular restaurant. Then we drove from there, we forget what. Oh, and then we go to the pet shop. I think that was it was the pet shop, because that's when my mom was stuck in traffic. Oh, something about my mom. At the time she was coming, she left a little bit very early to get there. What actually happened is we planned originally to meet by my brother's old apartment. And not the one in Northport, no. The one in the actual Astoria, Queens. So my brother lived in 4 different places. So my brother lived here before, in a Northport apartment, in back here, in the Long Island, in the Astoria apartment, and then in this apartment, which was the Long Island City. So, basically, what my mom was stuck with so many police officers and being pulled over so many times with traffic and turns and exit 16's blocked and whatnot in the morning, and it was all chaos. So after a while, we go to the pet store, and then this guy, this one guy was drunk. I think I saw him. So, basically, my brother called him a name I shouldn't say, because this channel is now censored. Apparently, this channel is censored. So basically, I'm just not gonna say the word, but then my brother was angry and calling him a drunk and all that stuff. That was funny. Then, once we got all our supplies, all our food, all our everything, we actually went to my mom's apartment. No, not my mom's house. My brother's old apartment, and that's when we got the that is when we met and we switched vehicles, because basically what happened was, oh, actually, can I tell you something before this? Before we even started going to Copake, started our voyage, this little guy was gonna stay in a pet shelter. He was originally not coming with us because he would be crazy and it's a new experience, a new house. It's not like 2017 when he came with us. This guy's staying in the pet shelter. But however, he was too bad for the pet shelter. Everyone hated him there and called him a bad dog. So that's why we took him with us. So basically, after we took him, after we met by the old apartment, my mom drove up and I got out of the car. Tracy Monty switched seats because the Tracy Monty was in the back. My brother was driving. He was taking his Jeep, blah, blah, blah. And the Tracy Monster switches my seat. I get in my mom's car. Everyone was happy I was there. My mom, my dog, saying they missed me. So, and they needed me to navigate the GPS. As I left my brother's car, apparently, I took a walkie-talkie. So that way, just like 2017, like my brother said, we actually have walkie-talkies now. We found them, and we actually talk to each other on the walkie-talkies. So basically, what ended up happening was, after the whole trend of walkie-talkie, after the walkie-talkies, like, we were driving and basically, my brother said, okay, let's not talk. Like, me and my sister-in-law were keep chatting. It's like, yeah, let's not talk until we get out of the city. So that was hilarious. Like, unless there's an emergency or we need to pull over, let's just not talk on the radios until we get into the Copake area. So, basically, my mom wanted me to communicate all this stuff over to, like, my brother. Like, say moo and all this, like, idiotic stuff just to make fun of him and stuff. And it was actually funny. So basically, okay, so we were driving. We drove over the bridge. And as we were driving, we were having enough. Now, you guys know that it's 2-hour drive. So basically, it took us like 2 or 3 hours to get there. We passed many lakes. Now, unlike me, my back was hurting the whole entire ride. I was like a cat, like, standing on its back. I was that way the whole entire freaking car ride. Like, you could not stand how horrible I was sitting back like. So anyway, as I was sitting back, I actually saw a couple lakes. We saw a lot of stuff, a lot of what do you even call it, kind of people, Amish people that my Tracy Monster wanted to get out, hug, and probably marry instead of Jesse, which they're already married in like 2014, 2015. Anyway, when after driving we get into Copake, and surprisingly, when we actually got into Copake, the most surprising thing, our Wi-Fi did not drop. My brother was using Google Maps, I was using Apple Maps. We used completely different Wi-Fis, and yet, like, my brother's probably dropped, but surprisingly, Apple's more crappier than Google, supposedly. Mine never dropped. My brother's probably did, because I don't know because he probably knows the way already, because it's both on Lakeview Road. But surprisingly, mine didn't drop. It's Apple Maps. I'm like, what the hell is with this thing? It doesn't drop. It's a lucky day. Oh my god. So I see my face turning red from this. Anyway, we get to the house and we pull in, and well, actually, we didn't know where it was. However, the weirdest thing about the house, I would say the weirdest thing, when we pulled into the driveway, there was a gray old car in the driveway. I'm like, what? Is someone living here? It's like, yeah. What the heck? Like, everyone was like, what? Why is there a car in the driveway? Is someone still living here? So, basically, this is where I'm going to end off, just to edit this video, because my friend, Two Unicorns Online, and, he's awesome, and I'm going to get on, talk with him for a little while, but I will make a part 2 to the Copake house, and I will show you the awesome photos of the Copake house. Goodbye.